the playbook?
Texans.
They really don't.
I think some people use the Patriots or the Saints.
The Packers. The Packers. I'm about to go use Dallas playbook. Fuck it. Hell no, that Chiefs playbook stupid, bitch.
No, Terrell, you should have got the Rams, bro.
Hell no, I had the Rams. I picked the Rams one game. I said, what the fuck is this?
Playbook a couple years ago was so terrible.
Them bitches got single back and shotgun formations. That's it. I said, bro. These motherfuckers got two. Motherfuckers got two formations in their fucking playbook, bro. That shit trash.
Which one's better? Well, I guess I'll say better, but which one you like more? J. Cole's verse on Pretty Little Fears or Sacrifice?
Well, Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and storms are the norm, and that's exactly what we have right now. Actually expecting a pretty steady
here in
Jacksonville.
Put his ass in the plastic bag with his trash.
A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football. The Jags are ready to match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Put his ass in the plastic bag with his trashy ass. Take him out. Bring him in them whole things. Pull pop without a nose ring on my brother. He was going the fuck in, bro.
You got tape. You close.
Foles. Man open, Jalen Cole complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Hey, yo, I need the points. Hey, yo, I need the points in your league, bro.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And no room to maneuver there.
Hey, yo,
I need the points in your league, bro.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. And they can didn't happen.
Pass there, complete to Westbrook. Oh, that's chip. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they take possession of the football and have it.
I want the ball DJ out. Hey, yuck, it's getting started.
So a first quarter fumble in the rain.
Nigga got one fumble.
He's just west of here, so
hey, yeah, that nigga ran up and got kaboom.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You got to get used to it, though. You got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That would cost him.
Running his Barber. And he went nowhere. He went backwards. Back to the 35. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yep, left.
2nd and 12. Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
58-7? Really?
Off the play fake. Winston. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play in the football there, and it's second down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Winston. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it slide.
Right to the contestant, bro.
What you talking about? What you mean? I was all on you, bro.
In this situation,
whoever's
making sure his guy
This nigga like, oh, fuck, I got a prediction. This motherfucker, O.J. Howard.
There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. I talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better.
I went through the wrong hole, son.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day in camp in the regular season, ball security comes out about the second sentence that the coaches address.
But everybody knows you're a star hat.
They do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations.
Pass interference, bro.
And that'll be incomplete.
How's that pass interference?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
My body telling me I'm gay.
Oh, it's unscouted. I was about to say.
I don't want to tell nobody, but this is something that
Here's Foles. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that.
Come on, DJ. You know that's what happened, man. You know
have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
He'll have a first down.
Nigga spent the wrong way, man.
It's all the way up to the 42-yard line. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you.
Pass interference, bro.
Sometimes those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
DJ?
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay.
Let's go, fat nigga!
He stopped cold behind the scrimmage. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now Foles. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15.
Hunter?
DJ
No, let me talk to you like that. Let me talk to you like that.
With his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike.
He just got the bullshit.
And his kick is no good.
Let's go. I'm already back coming back. What's over for you now, Terrell?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
These Buccaneers bad, bro. How the fuck this might be a Buccaneers?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone until Muster returned up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that.
And he's taken down, back at his own 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
What's he doing, DJ? Press, nigga. You got press.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Ready?
Now Winston. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Burn his eye. This motherfucker.
That's Jalen Ramsey, bro. That's Jalen Ramsey, bro.
Contact brings up 2nd down.
What are you talking about?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And Jameis is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties are so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point.
Hey, thanks, Terrell. You just let me get my star development.
Former defender, to me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now.
I just need you to get 2 sacks for Leon Jacobs, bro.
Come up to 6.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the 5th-round rookie from Temple. It's Raquel Armstead. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. 2nd and long.
What? Bro, how you throw a pass that bad, bro?
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already.
You threw a pass that bad, so you got to get that fucking bullshit last drive.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Already gotten into the end zone, but good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite
Terrell, you
enough.
would be lucky to be trash. I wouldn't be punting the ball right now.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Oh, man, they see you on this side.
Call that
I'm running this blitz all game.
on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10.
No, I'm going to run this play that Bob can't get past,
The
bro.
Bucs offense set to begin their
They
next
could be struggling like shit. He
Not
could
only
get
are they
bad
in
shit.
search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield
Bro, Bob, this play's so easy to beat, and Bob can't stop it.
That answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. And we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half. You know, I think that's the way they'll go.
The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down.
That's just all fucked up. This dumbass nigga split.
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
You got the clamps up in here in Jacksonville, bro.
Working out of the gun, Winston.
Oh, bro.
Another one thrown incomplete.
What did he run?
Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing about a yard deep in his own end
It's looking
zone.
real ugly for you, bro.
You lucky you tried, man. Mama.
1 quarter
And you
down,
let him hit it,
8-0 the score.
Trying to
2nd
get
quarter
hit.
now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this?
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Picked
off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question is, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Maybe you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Winston. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for reception, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
I can't run no offense better than this.
You got -4 yards of total offense,
An
bro.
incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
This thing got mad boogers running down his nose right now.
From the gun, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact.
Hey, bro, you putting up a good fight right now, bro.
Force an incompletion and force another
No,
punt.
man, my defense holds
He's
up.
been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Great blocking here. He sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Why?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 20.
That's what I call a doctor.
He had his eyes on 200 yards last week, earned an AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he was really good fun to watch back in tape with you.
It was fun to watch, wasn't it? He's trying to have the same type of a game in this one. But what was fun watching was how he read the defense. No matter what they presented, he had an answer for it, and that's why he was open during that game.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Alfred Blue, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. This time, point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
The Rams are going to follow him, dumbass boy.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Mike Evans only 6'2". Hey, he's 6'2".
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Just said 6'2", Lamont. I apologize for yelling at you there, Lamont.
The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go, than the defender. So in this case, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run past.
Look, I left him one-on-one. What you do, Terrell? You doing play action plays.
He continues to reach havoc in the offensive backfield. Number 16 on
One-on-one, Terrell.
Jameis to throw it. Going for the deep ball.
He's got noodle arms.
And
he's not even supposed to be a safety. He's supposed to be a strong safety.
Hold up.
Is a better strong safety than him.
Don't James Winston got like 96 throw power, bro?
And you
that nigga ain't throw that bitch nowhere.
give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
That nigga got 86
He'll
throw
look to set up
power.
his blockers.
You don't throw the ball deep enough to have that throw power.
That time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're able to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Anybody should have that throw power except Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Foles now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Big that nigga is?
What that got to do with him having throw power, though?
Intercepted.
What does that have to do with him having throw power? He has throw power.
Hold on. So because he big, he
don't be lost that
right. So he big, he got throw power.
He doesn't have AB no more, so you can't break the top off of the defense
He's
anymore.
out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one
I
covers
mean, that one
He
quarterback
wasn't like
design.
breaking the top off of defenses. He was
Hey, the
throwing
one
it up
quarterback
and
design
he
used to have was like 6'5", 300 pounds. That bitch ain't have no big arm.
The AB, he could just really launch that shit and he just don't get it.
Light
And
smoke.
that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man
Where my nigga Smoke go? I want Smoke to answer that
second
question.
down.
And they fucked that shit up.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
I said, remember I had that motherfucking quarterback that was like 300 pounds? That bitch had a weak arm.
It makes you realize like how good the Steelers were with all their players. Like that shit was crazy.
Hey, DJ, I'm locking you up right now, bro.
If they had a defense, well, that would have been a Super Bowl team.
Unable to keep two hands on the football.
You thought this should have been a pick, right?
Everything looked pretty good.
So I ain't got no pass rush, but these worst pass rush I've
Here's
seen
a
in my
play
life.
fake as they set up to throw. Yeah, he's got his tight end, Oliver.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hey, fun with me, bitch. I can go to sleep. I already got my breakout game.
I'm like 2 pockets the fuck up out of here. I'm not getting embarrassed.
That's DJ Twerk, bro. Respect him.
No, not doing what you do that corner.
Touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the
struggle a little bit.
And the Jaguars
You got that rookie corner on him, son.
The Buccaneers secondary is terrible. They were fucking D-line is terrible. They just terrible.
You know this because you play with the Bears all day.
And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue.
I don't play with the Bears all day.
Maybe it's not them, maybe it's you.
I got the Bears in one league.
Ooh, say it again.
The Bucks
I got the Bears in one league. I got the Bears in my other league, nigga.
And some
the Bears way better than this.
Down 3 scores, a 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over.
Buccaneers,
and what you also have to guard against
the Bears is better than everybody, and you play with them all day.
Big shot downfield.
I got the Bears in one league.
Exactly, and you're used to playing that defense.
It's still the first half.
No, I'm not used to playing that fucking defense. Nigga, first of all, listen, to be honest with you, I got
so you're not undefeated with the Bears.
Listen, I'm undefeated with the Bears, yes, but I have 18. It's fucking good. After niggas that retarded and know how to play mad, they ass. I could have been undefeated with the motherfucking...
That is a fact.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, nigga. These niggas trash.
Attrition does set in for a
only people that's losing the
yeah, some of them are trash, but I don't know if you're undefeated with another team.
I would.
Turn into bigger runs later.
I don't think you would.
To throw, Winston.
Oh, hell no.
I'm sorry for y'all niggas. Who's he playing with now?
The Buccaneers?
They're not content to run this one out as we head towards the
Buccaneers are better than the Dolphins.
Hell no.
And add to their score.
This Buccaneers team ass. These bitches ain't got shit. This bitch ain't got no safety.
They got Mike the Cardinals and say that. They ain't better than, they ain't worse than the Cardinals.
Yes, they is.
No, they are not.
The Cardinals, you got Chandler Jones. You got Patrick Peterson.
To start their next drive.
The Cardinals got a better team, bro.
I'm guessing the wise play
you got Kyler Murray.
The wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a losing
this Sean Murphy. Hey, whoever this nigga is, bro, this nigga ass. What is the undrafted this nigga? This nigga garbage.
Second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position.
Murphy Button, that nigga ass, bro. This nigga is trash.
Throwing on first down. Pryor. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds.
Their defense used to be good. They fell apart.
Oh God, I just now realized that's the real part.
Nobody didn't get no money on one game.
That motherfucking defense used to be good when motherfucking Gerald McCoy was there.
Again. Pryor.
Yeah.
And an alley to run. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now due to apparent time constraints.
I think things were over when they started starting.
Chill out, for real.
This motherfucker can't be doing mad shit moves.
Back for quarter number 3.
Hey, but listen, it's cool though.
It's cool though. And he's able to get it across the 20.
Hey, Lamont, fuck that dumb shit, nigga. Listen, Lamont, I got the motherfucking strategy for you niggas. I finna finish losing all my games in the league, nigga. Big
drafting corner.
James Winston is the fuck out of here. This nigga James Winston is the worst quarterback I've ever seen play.
Something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down.
This nigga be there allowed negative 10 tackles.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive. In trouble here, and down he goes.
Oh, Mike Evans is covered by Jalen Ramsey. He can't do shit. Jalen Ramsey is the best player in the fucking game.
And he got his X Factor.
Right, and the bitch got an X Factor.
Who's the running back, bro?
The offensive
I don't know if some nigga ain't Barber that's slow as fuck.
longer than it normally is.
not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Terrell, just trade for Tyler Lockett. Put him at running back.
I'm finna trade for Tyler Lockett and put that nigga at running back.
Luke Baker has like 62 zones.
I'm gonna put Mike Evans at quarterback. Luke James Wilson from the goal.
The offense will take over
really bad
on a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
The pass rush on these niggas.
On the ground with
the pass rush on this team is so trash. Like, I kid you not, I don't think we even got no pressure on DJ.
So 2nd and 9.
Are you sending with it?
He was held in check on the ground, but
the Jaguars
lack of production,
line,
they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offensive line.
The Jaguars offensive line is better than the goddamn Cardinals offensive line.
2nd and 9. Foles.
Everybody got the Cardinals offensive line.
He's got a man complete.
There's only one team in the game that I think works in the Buccaneers.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play.
Not that bad.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40.
What league you with the Raiders?
Now the throw taken in.
I win more than I have with the Cardinals. I know that for a fact.
I don't know how. The Cardinals is fucking awesome. Fast-ass wide receivers, a beast. The Cardinals got fast wide receivers, a beast that they got a beast ass running back. They got a motherfucking glitch at quarterback.
Say they've kept him under wraps running the football. That's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
They got a what?
Essentially take him out of the game, haven't they? You know, all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. He
was very rare and there was a lot of incompletes.
You just got to use him right.
Did all he could.
No, ain't no using them right.
Yeah, that's always
I mean, throwing 5-yard passes, can't even throw 5-yard passes, fam.
It depends. Mahomes is not as much as a blitz as Lamar Jackson's the biggest blitz in this game. The nigga just need to throw a little bit better.
That was in question. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this
Mahomes not a big
let's
blitz,
be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level
Patrick Mahomes is just that good, goddamn.
Dude, I literally stepped to the pocket left side, his opposite side, and like off his back foot, he literally threw an 80-yard perfect shot.
Let's go, Mike Evans!
You can do that.
Oh, he burnt me, son.
Mike Evans, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
He gonna get locked down all game.
Right over for you now, man. You know that, right?
Well, take him off of Jalen Ramsey. Why is he on Jalen Ramsey 24/7?
Winston. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. So
hey, Smoke, this your guy, right? This nigga said take him off Jalen Ramsey. First of all, nigga, I'm on offense. Second of all, nigga, all DJ got to do is put his corners to follow, match up my overalls, bro.
Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
I mean, that's cool. Change your wide receivers around. It's not that hard.
All right, bro.
It don't matter. He got his corners my over, nigga.
Hey, Kyrie, just give it up. Kyrie, just give it up. You're not gonna win this battle, bro. Kyrie, just give it up, bro. You're not gonna win this battle, bro.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and the last time that they were on the field,
fuck that. I don't know what the fuck Kyrie was talking about. This motherfucker said New York City. Fuck, you got his corners up my corner, my overall.
You good? Otherwise,
if I still put it at overalls, Jalen Ramsey's still gonna follow his best receiver, bro.
It's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep your confidence up because guess what? You need that guy to make the big
They second best wide receiver is Rashad Perry.
Keep him happy, make sure you keep him comfortable.
You always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys.
Hey, you gonna let Lamont tell you you're not using the team right, bro?
First of all, nigga. First of all, listen. Nigga, do you think I'm gonna take Madden advice from Lamont and Kyrie, nigga?
Foles will get this over to Westbrook. It's complete.
Look, even Green laughing at shit, nigga.
Continues. It's a
even Green know that shit funny, nigga.
Right now you're playing trash, so you can't take money probably, really.
Hey, listen, that's cool, my guy.
Oh my God!
I came in the league, they already had a losing record. You start losing records, and fucking season 1, first week don't even start yet.
And he will not be able to get away.
God damn. Is this true, Kyrie?
Vita Vea breaking through to get the
sack. Correct.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
Basically saying you asked.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack.
I just told you what he said.
Ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him?
I just translated from Terrell's words.
Runs up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Yeah, I guess you got to down.
The open man is Shark. It's complete.
Hello, Terrell. Is you gonna find somebody to stop DJ Shark, bro?
That is gonna do it for this third quarter of action. We'll
return
with more after this. You're watching NFL on EA Sports.
But I ain't gonna lie, but these corners ass, bro.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
Come on, these niggas is out here getting caught on in double coverage. They still niggas on one wide receiver. He's talking both
20 yards.
This nigga just let me run for 21 yards with Nick Foles, bro.
Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Hey, watch it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright.
Yeah, I'm gonna set everybody off you.
Inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Lamont. Y'all better not be finding me here.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Operating from the gun.
This nigga ain't played well the first 10 years of his career, bro.
Well, that ball is caught by DJ Chark for a Jags touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Trevor.
I thought this nigga said Terrell Owens.
And Lambo now after the touchdown.
The white guy with the blonde hair.
Trevor Lawrence, bro.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Medium like
You want a white guy with a blonde hair.
He stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it,
you ain't gonna press me again, nigga. I'm pressing you. That nigga DJ playing off. And Lamont, he playing off, nigga. You know what's good for him.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 56.
Score.
What's good, DJ?
Hold on. What's up? I'm player locking. What's up?
Jameis now on first down.
Oh, God.
Calais Campbell has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I play a lot, Terrell. You still can get
what in the world?
Roller skates this entire game. The way they've pushed around. 6 sacks given up.
He did that in the zone,
so now
too?
20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to air one out. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted.
Terrell.
His former FSU teammate Jalen Ramsey. Behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count? Right? Coaches always tell you, get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Interception. Return for
touchdown.
This nigga Terrell retarded.
That one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Second and negative 44? What the fuck do they even mean, bro?
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
But what down am I in?
They go play action. Winston going for it all. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal.
Jameis, nigga.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jameis Winston. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off. As they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Following a touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix.
What in the world can I hit?
Defense
I don't think it's rich.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run.
It's caught inside the 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
DJ Chark, bro. Oh my God, I ain't never seen him do this.
What's your defense?
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
No, I mean, what team are you playing with?
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the
God.
way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, niggas.
Now Foles being chased out left.
Yeah.
And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark.
Unless you hog the line and get him before, have somebody hit him and slow him down before he gets to the line of scrimmage, and
tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 24.
You're going to have to outshoot him, goddamn.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
These are the Giants?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Saquon and the Ravens? He has Lamar Jackson still? It's pretty much the same person.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st and 10, Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold.
Bro, say clamps, nigga.
Second down. Another incompletion. It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this.
What's the next one I get to see right there?
Still competing, still fighting, not taking
play you
himself
for
out
another
of a
full
ball
season.
game that appears lost.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking? They don't just have his numbers. They got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him.
A number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Still going. Now we lost the football. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Foles. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in trouble.
How many touchdowns?
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. So it's football here as we
listen, Lamar, if you don't take a dumb ass up, nigga, the Lions.
One more 1st down to help salt this one away. Flushed out right.
All right, Lamar, you know what I want to tell you, Lamar? The fucking Lions, listen, this is what I want you to know about how dumb you sound.
So let's see what this is about.
Hell no, they them bitches win always
So out comes a
preseason.
field goal
Shut
team
the
now for
fuck
the
up.
second time
Nobody
here
gives a fuck
tonight.
about preseason.
Put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50.
Nobody gives a fuck about preseason. Y'all beat the Browns preseason and then play them in the regular season and get beat by
Push the lead from 24 up to 27. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out.
But guess what though? Nobody, this nigga already trying to preseason win. Come on, bro. That's like saying, hey, I almost got the 50. I pushed on the Chiefs. Lane after that, yo, shut the fuck up.
Damn, Brennan, why you had
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
No escaping, he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it.
Oh, niggas gotta run that's how good I am at Matt. Niggas gotta run
It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been through.
And he's going to go down again.
I told you only run against
the
bumps.
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
I could have been done up.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's
I could have been done real, but I ain't want you to feel bad, nigga.
Girl, please.
And take it right on the 30. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Oh, shit. Devontae almost caught that.
What league?
Could have been worse. Could have been 52-7.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
Well, I thought that nigga jumped around.
He must have had like 2 breakout runs or something.
The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do
over the course of the game, this nigga was just running it down through all day.
But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
Where do you play
him?
You play him
so this
in
will be a win for...